Have you heard that the world's most deadly garden is in England? And it contains over 100 poisonous plants that could kill you with just a taste or a touch. Stay tuned. On May 19, 2005, the Duchess of Northumberland officially opened the Poison Garden at Alnwick Castle in England. This menacing garden contains over 100 toxic, intoxicating, and narcotic plants that are so dangerous that visitors can only enter with a guide. Plants like deadly nightshade can kill you with just a few berries, while brushing against the innocent-looking jimpy plant causes pain so severe that soldiers have reportedly shot themselves after touching it. The Duchess's inspiration? Well, kids were more interested in the dangerous plants than the pretty ones during garden tours. Talk about an educational death trap. And have you heard that May 20th is National Rescue Dog Day? Established in 2018, this day celebrates the countless abandoned and neglected dogs who get second chances through rescue organizations. But here's something incredible. Studies show that about 60% of shelter dogs are actually purebreds. Wow. And rescued pups often make the most loyal companions. Just ask the 3.2 million American families who adopt rescue dogs annually. So whether you're looking for a purebred poodle or a one-of-a-kind mutt, remember, adoption doesn't just change their life. It changes yours too. Have you heard on May 21st, 1932, Amelia Earhart became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean? But here's what most history books don't tell you. During that groundbreaking 15-hour journey from Newfoundland to Northern Ireland, her plane's exhaust manifold broke, causing flames to shoot out of the engine. If that wasn't terrifying enough, her altimeter stopped working. She encountered thick fog and her plane developed a fuel leak. Despite these near-catastrophic problems, Earhart landed in a farmer's pasture, and when the bewildered farmer asked where she'd come from, she simply replied, "America." Talk about the understatement of the century. Have you heard on May 22nd, 1980, Pac-Man was first released in Japan and was originally called Pac-Man. But did you know its creator, Toru Iwatani, designed the character while eating pizza? He was looking at the pie with one slice missing. He saw the iconic shape that we all know today. And that wasn't his only food inspiration. The ghosts were based on Japanese candy called manju. And even more fascinating, the game was specifically designed to attract female players to arcades, which were dominated by space shooter games at the time. That's right, the most successful arcade game ever was essentially created from a pizza dinner and a desire for gender equality. Have you heard May 23rd marks the birthday of funny man turned game show host Drew Carey, born in 1958. He went from Marine Corps Reserve to comedy superstardom. But here's what most people don't know. Before becoming famous, Carey was so broke he sold his blood plasma for $40 to buy groceries. And even more shocking, in 1997, he set the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to earn $45 million in television. But the quirkiest fact, despite hosting The Price is Right, where contestants guess prices all day, Carey once admitted he has absolutely no idea how much everyday items cost in real life. When shopping, he just grabs what he wants without looking at price tags. Talk about ironic job qualifications. His life motto remains, "I'm not doing it to be rich and famous. I did it so I could get girls." At least he's honest. Have you heard May 24th is National Scavenger Hunt Day? Did you know the world's longest-running treasure hunt has remained unsolved since 1979? Want to know what it is? Okay. That's when publisher Byron Price buried 12 casks containing keys to claim valuable jewels in different cities across North America. He published cryptic poems and paintings as clues in his book, The Secrets. In over 40 years, only 3 of the 12 treasures have been found in Chicago, in Cleveland, and in Boston. The remaining 9 casks worth thousands of dollars are still out there waiting. So the next time you're digging in a park, you might just get lucky. And finally, May 25th is National Wine Day. I tried to celebrate last year by starting my own vineyard in my backyard. Let me tell you, it's not going grape. My neighbors complained about my enthusiastic 5 a.m. grape stomping sessions. Apparently, singing Don't Stop Be Grapin' was disturbing their sleep. When I finally produced my first bottle, I proudly labeled it Chateau Backyard 2023, Notes of Garden Hose and Questionable Choices. My wine tasting party was a disaster, too. One friend said my wine had notes of regret, with an aftertaste of friendship reconsideration. I asked if it paired well with anything, and he said maybe a strong antacid. So this National Wine Day, I'll stick to store-bought bottles, because sometimes the best wine comes from a twist-off cap, not a twisted ankle from stomping grapes in your bathtub. And that's all for today's edition of Have You Heard? Please leave a comment if you learned something astonishing. I'm Troy W. Hudson, the voiceover with personality. Until next time, stay curious.